Back in 2012, John McDonough and Davidson King Lear the Taxi Garrett, who's not here, but is a great poet, and myself, we joined this workshop. And in May of 2013, we got to perform at Joe's Pub. The workshop was cabbies and domestic workers mostly. And it was a fantastic thing. And at the end of the workshop, at the end of the Joe's Pub performance, we were interviewed by the New York Times. And I think his name was Matt Flegenheimer, called us the Bards of Gridlock. And so I thought, wow, that's a fantastic title. And I should write a song. And so Mike and I wrote this tune called The Bards of Gridlock. And so, there's cabbie dreams to write sweet prose, and like the traffic, ebbs and flows, and like the gas that fuels this ride, the Bards of Gridlock will be your guide. King Lear the Taxi may ride all day, while McDonough has his one-man play. The Bards are armed and packing heat, driving up your dirty street. Airport lots filled with lots of truth to be revealed. With aches and pains we drive day and night, forever young, continue to write. Ubers have flooded our streets. Ride with me is a special treat. Hold tight and cabbies stay fine and mellow, because we know that real New Yorkers ride yellow. We don't need no bloody app. Be polite or get a verbal slap. Ideas come fast in our 10th hour. Our disposition is sweet. Well, sweet and sour. King Lear's got a collection you gotta buy. McDonough has his show on WBAI. We don't know when this long journey is gonna end, but maybe a 45 to the back of the head. This cabby dreams to write sweet prose, and like the traffic ebbs and flows, and like the gas that fuels this ride, the Bards of Gridlock will be your guide. Coming out of that workshop, and we're still doing it every month. Now we do it on Zoom, unfortunately, but it's been great. Anyway, maybe 2021, we published a book. Myself, is a part of the workshop, and so I have a bunch of haikus in this book. It's called Coronavirus Haikus. Mark Nowak is the leader of the workshop, and he has great connections. He's a very good poet as well. So I'm going to read a few haikus and a few tankas, Japanese poems. Haikus are 3-line poems, and tankas are 5-line poems. So I'm just going to read a few. Most of them are from this book, so bring you back to that glorious period of self-introspection. It was actually, for me, a positive time, sitting on the couch, falling in love with my Mariska Hargitay, and really, I still fondle my wife's breast, but Mariska Hargitay is very special to me. But anyway, enough about that. Here's a few haikus.
Well, you've never seen him until you've seen him in a mask, I tell you.
Oh, and well, intro to this guy.
There you go.
Masked yellow cabbie, driving up his dead-end road. Cloth hides much sadness. Smooth Spanish brandy pairs with robust split-pea soup in kielbasa heaven. Helicopter hovers, deafening on dark Broadway, Greenwich Village tears. Half-filled apartments Our Washington Place neighbor is dead, but not gone. 5 a.m. N train. Subway showers overnight. My fart just hangs there. COVID survival. New York's a ghostly death town. Cabbies serve proudly. Lockdown day 80. Finished my case of whiskey. What day is it now? The Krabby Cabbie, now an essential worker. May God bless us all. My wife makes our bed, feels so warm and smells so good. Leave at 4 a.m.? 9 hours empty, a 12-hour taxi shift. Spent 6 with Basie. Made $4 an hour. Spend 60 on groceries. Will eat till I'm sick. Strong April showers will bring cabbies dead flowers. Workers, not Wall Street. Pretty homeless girl. This rag doll knows where I should be. On the E train we ride. Now I'll move into some tankas. Southern Queens, goddamn. Black man buys the corner house. 1969. The next day, it is destroyed. This 9-year-old watched it burn. Hung like a raisin, with tiny hands God gave him. His base they adore. Kill Obamacare, it's war. In 2020, bye-bye. Well, maybe 2030. The Bards of Gridlock. They had a pretty good year. Doctor's bills kept low. Made some new friends and some new foes. Will 2020 bring more dough? Through the smoky haze, hearing Dylan's turn of phrase, the words don't ever go. Do I have a poet's touch? You reveal your heart so much. Outside it's drizzling, inside sausage is sizzling. We ain't got no dough, no particular place to go. We'll just cook 'em low and slow. Last workday this year, everybody get up and cheer. My blood pressure is good. This cabbie should be less crabby. May tankas come as they should. Okay. Thanks a lot. You've been a great audience. For all, no, really, it's been great. I'm so impressed with all the stories here. It's wonderful. Except for McDonough. I've heard that a lot. But, so we're going to do a song again, like Bards of Gridlock. This is on a Seth Skliar record that we actually produced
It's on bandcamp.
in 2015. I'll see if I can remember the words. If not, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, here we go.
Drive down Lex. It's a splendid day. Need cash for an upcoming holiday. Gotta keep my cool, try to stay calm. Working for tips and using my charm. Passengers like my New York speed. try not to preach. I make him feel smart and I do him no harm. Working for tips and using my charm. An old lady needs help to step up into the cab. I gently lift her and she says I am fab. I tell her, no worries, you're doing fine. I'll get you to that doctor's appointment on time. I make sure to go the quickest way, and she says, I am great. I have made her day. Well, kind man, there was no need for alarm, because I'm working for tips, using my charm. Pretty woman with a suitcase sublime needs to get to the airport on time. Her luggage is heavy, and I bruise my arm. Working for tips, using my charm. You know, we come from the same hometown, East New York, Brooklyn, so we are getting down. Did you know that East New York was once a great big farm? Working for tips, using my charm. When I get home, I pour myself a drink, and I count my cash. I begin to think, my holiday will be great, and then I ice my arm. Working for tips,